Hello everyone. Today we're going to be looking at the 2020 USA presidential elections. Now this is a remake of the first video I made because in the first video the rectification for Joe Biden for both his radix and epoch were wrong. Okay, now I have the right information. So when we're looking at such an event, which is an election, we take into consideration the third house and also on other factors. But to be operating with 100% information, we need both radix and epoch rectified for both candidates, or how many ever candidates there are. And I mean, we can also look at the radices and epochs of the vice presidents. But anyway, just as an example here, I just want to show you when Barack Obama leaves the White House, he has Saturn in conjunction with the 11th house. Now, the 11th house is known for your friends, supporters, the groups you belong to, and this is just basically him leaving behind the group that he used to work with. Okay, so let's check for Donald Trump. I mean, on the day of the election, he has a square between Saturn and the 11th house. Then he has the ascendant reaches the sextile with Mars. I mean, there are many clear directions I want to show you here. It's repeated in secondary directions. But most importantly, we have to look at the third house. Look, in his epoch, Saturn is opposing the third house. Okay. Even in the dual test, look, Saturn is opposing the midheaven. Now there's another technique we have here, it's called the solar return aspects. Check this. Saturn is in conjunction with the sixth house. Now we usually come across such aspects or such contacts when Saturn joins the sixth house. We notice an interruption in the person's day-to-day activity. Okay, but I mean, check this also in his epoch. On the day of the inauguration of Biden, and in primary direction, Saturn reaches a conjunction with the midheaven. Okay, now if we look again in progress sidereal solar returns, Saturn is in square to the. There's just too much Saturn with the third house. There's no way he's going to be elected. I mean, if we look for Biden, Biden just doesn't have all of these the deadly aspects. He doesn't have them. Mercury is opposing the third house. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be impossible for Trump to win under such directions.